at a point where I need to cut the newer style fender a little bit more. I have made some cuts on it already. I cut this portion off close to the A-pillar. I cut these brackets off and this bottom bracket off the newer style fender. Welded plates on the body lines where I know I want the fender to be at, and this is kind of like the air dam where I want the dirty air to come out. So I still need to cut like this line away, and this is like a inner and outer fender I'll be making, so this portion of the fender won't really even be seen and won't even really be there, honestly. So I'm gonna put the other fender back on real quick. So it's basically, I just cut a little gap in here, and you can see, and it just holds it. So this will still need to come in like so. There you go. Then I'm gonna end up cutting away like some of this right here, and it'll come back down. So it'll look like a scoop. And then I need to take like 2 inches off of this bottom section. And this gap, or this line I should say, body line, lines up really well. This one is up like maybe a ½ inch or so. So I'll create a new body line. I'll just cut right here and then go up, and you won't even see this body line, and I'll tie it in with the metal I have back here. So I'll go ahead and hack a little bit more of this fender up, and then take another little video and see where we're at. Wheel gap is looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna end up having to cut this front bumper off a little bit to get it exactly where I want it, but one thing at a time. Hacked up the fender a little bit more. So I overcut a tiny bit right here. So that's an easy fix. I also didn't want to go as much as the body line here. So I'm going to end up having to cut this portion out and make a new piece that doesn't have this hard line in there, so that it ties in, and then also start making paneling that ties in back with this all the way back out to here. And then I'll probably tie in this section here down to this body line, and then same thing at the top. Create metal that comes from here down to the edge of this, and then the door still clears. That's full lock. That might need to go in like a 16th or so, but I like the tight tolerances because it's like, oh, it's gonna hit, but it don't hit. Okay, so I'll make those pieces, and then I also need to start trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I really like this hard line, this big hard line right here, so I'm going to just, I think, try to just smooth it into the original fender. And then I also need to do some fab work up here. And then I'll probably end up cutting like from here over and then attaching this to the fender, and I'll probably end up like using some filler and stuff to make that gap disappear, because this is just gonna mount different, and this is basically the mold for the carbon fiber that's really gonna take place. So just need to get the shape right and how I want it, and then yeah. And then also I'm gonna take I think I'm gonna cut this portion out and this portion out and try to move this in as much as I can, and then I'll just weld that hole up. And so some good progress today. It's starting to look more like a real kinda, if you close your eyes.